Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome to OMSI 2. Today we are down in Add-On Munich City. We're down at the Nordbahnhof, the North Station, and we are going to be driving towards Ostbahnhof today. So it's Hauptbahnhof Nord, sorry, not Nordbahnhof, Hauptbahnhof Nord, so the north of the capital / main station. We're going to be driving towards Ostbahnhof, the east station, and we're using this MAN Lion City with a trailer. They actually... Oh, hang on, there's a tram over there, look. Oh, very nice. Sounds a little bit like the sounds that they use on Tram Sim, doesn't it, really? Oh, that's a point. Tram Sim is set in Munich, so we might actually see... Or the Tram Sim Munich bit is, obviously. We might see some of the trams that we've driven. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? So yeah, Uberlange, 23 metres. It's a very long bus that we're driving today, even longer than the usual 18 metres. And it's not a bendy, it's a Buszug, a bus train. So we've got a trailer. That's a little bit frightening. I don't quite know how we're going to cope with that, but we'll see. We'll see. Now, today we're going to be driving the Route 100. Like I say, it's 26 minutes-ish in length. We've got our lovely red text on at the top there. 1, 2, 3. We'll just move it on a little bit. There we go. And we're on the 100 through to Ostbahnhof. Where's that? It's here somewhere. Ostbahnhof, let's see, are they, oh, they're all getting on, that's good. There we go, we'll let them all on. Nobody wants to go in the trailer. I mean, I'm not being funny, if it was me, I'd be straight in the trailer. So they do actually have these, they're a great way of lengthening the buses, but Christ alive, it's, yeah. You'd have to be severely skilled to drive one of these things, I imagine. Right, okay, we're practically ready to go, aren't we? How do you shut the doors on these? Do they just... it's like the other OMSI add-ons where they just shut themselves and then the front two doors are me. So, yeah, let's go. I know we're a little bit early, but it doesn't really matter, does it? I'm intrigued. Oh, hang on, yeah. There we go. I'm intrigued. It feels quite heavy, but, I mean, even though it feels quite heavy, it goes, no bother. The brake lights work at the back. I don't quite know what I was expecting. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going back. Oh, they're all kicking off, aren't they, already? I've got no idea what they're saying, but I don't reckon they're that happy, to be perfectly honest with you. Right, we'll go watch that trailer. Oh, it's absolutely easy as this. Flipping heck. Right, off we go, he says. Oh, yeah, it's absolutely easy. A little bit of lag. Now, this add-on can be yours for the grand total price of £19. Excuse me, £19.49. Available via the Steam store. Oh, look at that. I like this this little monument that we've got on the left here. That's nice. Let's have a little picture. Excuse me, I tell you, I think it's my hay fever this morning. A lot of pollen in the air, folks. Right, hang on, let's get them doors shut. Oh, you have to press them separately. You can't press all the buttons at the same time. Right, good to know. And away we go. Do you know what? This bus is actually really, really nice to drive. Some of these European add-ons, the buses can be a little bit funny. You know, in terms of driving, they just feel a little bit weird in terms of, you know, they're just different to the UK add-ons. But this is actually lovely. It's very, very smooth. The frame rates are fantastic. But yeah, yours for £19.49. You can occasionally get it cheaper in a Steam sale. And so far, you know, to actually look at the map, I have no problems. There's this road texture that's getting on my nerves a little bit. You can kind of see if you look down there, like where it just repeats, ends up with this kind of stripy road texture, which I'm not a massive fan of. But, you know, it's just one of those things, isn't it? I would rather... I'd see what they've tried to do. They've tried to make it so it's not all one block colour. And I get that, but the texture's just not big enough. So, like I say, you get this zebra effect. I'm not quite sure whether people are going to start crossing the road. Or, you know... But of course, with this, it looks like we've got a load of new cars. We've not got the usual OMSI traffic, so that's nice. I don't really know why you're meant to stop with this thing. Do you just pull... Oh, hang on. Not on the curb, for one. Like, I mean, even there, people are getting off in the middle of the road. Although people have got in the trailer, that's ace. Although when you're inside, the engine sounds aren't great. I mean, when you're back here, there's just no engine sounds. Out here, it's really loud. You've got that MAN, you know, you've got that loud engine. But just in here, it's just meh. I don't know. Are they meant to sound like that? I've been on one of these before. I'm sure they don't sound like this. Not in Munich, but I have been on a Lion City. Has it got the old front end as well, or the... oh no, it's got the newer... I say the newer, there's of course the newer version even now, but it just looked older on the pictures. Maybe there's different versions of this bus. My goodness me. Right, off we go. Oh, there's been a collision. Oh, dearie me. Right, we're going straight forward, aren't we? Sounds like a voice gearbox we've got on these. Germany does tend to like their voice, doesn't it? Yeah, a lot of buses in Germany are voice. I love the little blue smart cars. There's loads of them, isn't there? As per usual, all the cars are funny colours. Actually, no. To be fair, that's unfair. There's a lot of black and white cars there, isn't there? But you do get like the bright, like that Tesla down there. I'm sure it's not a Tesla because we're probably not allowed to say it's a Tesla. Oh, there we go. How on earth are we going to get round here then? Oh no, the Polizei are looking. I think we'll just take it wide. Oh, actually, do you know what? That's decent. I mean, they're going to all kick off because it's going to be a taxi to the curb kind of job, it. This is actually really, really enjoyable to drive. Right, hang on. Nobody else getting on. Yeah, lovely. Doors are shut at the back, so we'll deactivate them. And away we go. We're going to be spending a bit more time on Munich, you know. I'm absolutely loving this. Look at that! That freshly mown lawn. Oh, it's lovely. It's really, really lovely. This is a great add-on. Heck, this is a wide lane, isn't it? Maybe buses are meant to be in this lane, so it's quite wide, so you can swing around. Pinako taken. Is that... oh, that's here. Oh, someone wants to get off. Right, hang on. Maybe it's just a wide road so that, like, you can park and stop. We're practically at the bus stop there, aren't we? In fact, that were a really good stop, because otherwise we'd be blocking the junction. I do find the frame rates are not the best on this out of some of the other add-ons, but that could be because we're in quite a detailed section of map. Maybe as you get out of the city, imagine it's Add-On Munich City, so maybe we are just in Munich City for the whole lot of it. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe as you get away from the kind of busy area that we seem to be in, just maybe, I don't know, but oh hang on, we're going forward here, not right. Just maybe it might settle down a little bit. I don't know as well, when you put your handbrake on, there's absolutely no sound effect to put your handbrake on. Oh. There's no sound. Why is there no sound? Have they just forgotten it? Who knows? Yeah, if you like your European maps and you've not had a nosy at this, I would absolutely recommend you do. It's that engine sound when we set off. I know there's not really an idle sound, but when it's just got such a deep growl to it. It's lovely. I do like MAN buses. It's a shame we don't have many of them in the UK anymore. There we go, get all doors open. I'm still really, I just can't get over how it's not actually that difficult to drive with the trailer. Do you know what? It's going to take me a little while to get my head around that, but I thought this would be really difficult and I'd end up making an absolute moron of myself, and you know, would be smashing it left, right and centre, but it's really, oh hang on, yeah, don't turn too sharpish or it'll put your trailer up the curb. I've got you. So it's like when you turn quite sharp, the back end flicks out, which kicks the trailer out so you don't crash. What a great feature. So actually, I would say this was easier to drive than the bendy buses. Right, here we go. So 100 Ostbahnhof via Odeonsplatz. I haven't seen any of the AI using the trailer. I've seen... I don't think I have. Maybe you have. I've only seen the rigid versions and the bendy versions. So you do actually get 3 buses with this. You've got, like I said, the 12 metre, the 18 metre bendy, and then this Buszug kind of a deal. So 3 buses. I know they're all the MAN line city, but 3 buses in a map's not that bad, is it really? I'll just pull in here. I don't know how on earth you meant to kind of stop this thing. There we go. I don't think that's a great stop, is it? No. Do you know what? It'll do. We've had worse. To say it's a bus stop right after a corner. And we're making really good time. You can take it nice and steady. You know, I'm not driving with my foot flat to the floor. I'm just taking it nice and gentle. And the timings are really, really good. Right, where are we going? On busway. 100, 153 on busway. U-turn? Flipping heck. Right, hang on. Well, if we're U-turning, we're going to have to go this way, aren't we? I thought it said on busway. Flipping U-turn. So this is Odeonsplatz, so obviously this is fairly important. I'm assuming it doesn't mean Odeon as in, like, the cinema. So is this like a tourist bus line, the 100? I know the 100 in Berlin is a bit of a tourist bus line, isn't it? Do people actually get on in this back thing? I've not seen anyone get on. I really hope they don't get in the front and then appear at the back. That would be a bit weird. Right, hang on. Right, we're off. Where do we go now? Flipping heck. And these buses are every 10 minutes, the 100, so there's plenty of opportunities to drive these things. Von der Tannstrasse. Oh, we're stopping down here again now. Right, okay. So if you miss the bus there, you just cross over, wouldn't you? It's one of those where you practically stop at every stop here, isn't it?
Hello.
Hello. Just wait for all of those to shut. There we go. Right, off we go. Oh, take your handbrake off, Joe. It's one of those you don't actually have to have the handbrake on for opening the doors. But I have done in times anyway. See, what you've probably got to watch here is that you don't take out that car behind you with your tail swing. I mean, I guess the people of Munich will be used to these massive things. Probably more used to them than I am, flipping heck. Right, so if you go forward, you end up at Einorden. Einorden. Very nice. They seem to have a lot of these underground kind of things. I wonder what they are. Are they car parks? Are they underground roads? Probably not car parks, because there doesn't seem to be a way you can get out of them. Just drift over to the right here, because I don't really know where we're going. Oh, we're off round to the left. So this lane was a good choice, because this is the furthest right lane we could take, where you can go left. Jolly good stuff. There we go, and brake on. This is another set of lights we're going to end up waiting at for ages, isn't it? Yeah, just when you're kind of idling like this, I feel like we're in an electric bus. It's not a hybrid, is it? It's not designed to be a hybrid. I don't think they are. I don't think they are anyway. I could be wrong. No, I wouldn't have thought so. It's quite a trip, isn't it, between Hauptbahnhof and Ostbahnhof. Right, off we go. Just be careful not to take that sign out. Oh, here we go. Königstrasse. Back end's going to be hanging out again, isn't it? This is one thing it's not good, it's when your back end's hanging out. Flipping no. Right. Hang on. Just force feedback on the wheel, don't want it to stay there, it keeps moving to the left. But then I can't see me doors. Right, off we go. Handbrake off again, Joe. Come on, you've done this before, you know how to do it. Just go straight out into this lane. Oh, they are underground roads, look, you can just see in the left-hand mirror there. That's fantastic. It's a real good way of easing congestion, isn't it? But I bet it costs an absolute fortune to do. Now it's saying, like, forward as if I need to be in the middle lane. Oh, there's a big building that's just appeared. We've committed. Yeah, we'd already committed. Oh my god, we've just had a collision. National Museum. Oh, there's a load of 2D bikes stuck up against the wall there. There's a Tour de France in town. Okay, wrong country. It's a grand building, this on the right, isn't it? I'm assuming that's the National Museum. It certainly looks like a museum, doesn't it? Or government offices of some kind. Oh, there's another sculpture up ahead. Reitmoorstrasse. That's the next stop. I wonder what that is. It looks absolutely beautiful. We've still not seen the trams yet, have we? From Tram Sim. Just take it a bit further. There we go. Where next? Yeah, it looks a bit like the Tiergarten statue, doesn't it, in Berlin? Lovely, absolutely beautiful. What's that on the top? I wonder. Oh, it's like a fairy. Oh, it is very much like the Tiergarten statue in Berlin. There'll be people that'll be from Munich, possibly, watching this, thinking it's absolutely nothing like the Tiergarten statue. This is the Munich Garten statue, the Reitmoor statue. I don't know. I don't know. I've never been to Munich. It's a city I'd absolutely love to go to. Friedensengel. Oh, well, that's probably what it is, the Friedensengel, because Engel, I believe, is angel. Possibly. I'm not sure. I believe so. The Freedom Angel, maybe? Friedensengel. I mean, that would be a good name for a statue, wouldn't it? The Freedom Angel, or the Angel of Freedom. This is a very touristy bus line, isn't it? And Munich's such a green city when you get out here. It's lovely. Do you know what? I've never actually been in a German city I dislike. yet. I mean, I'm sure there'll be plenty out there. But, yeah, I've absolutely never been in a German city I dislike. There we go, look, here's the Friedensengel. Although there's no stop near here, so I don't know where the stop is. This is just such a lovely map to have a pot around. And I tell you, this bus is so easy to drive slowly. Like some of the, I know that sounds silly, doesn't it? But some of the buses just have so much get up and go. Like if you want to put your foot down like this, it'll have a, you know, it'll go. It will go, but like just to pot around. Because the timetable's not that tight. So it's a really, really relaxing drive. It's so easy to drive slow, and I love that about this. How much have we got there? Oh, we've got, yeah, that's alright, isn't it, that stop? Let's have... Oh, hang on, no, we're not changing time there we go. Let's have a picture in front of the Friedensengel. I have no idea if that's what that is, but it would make sense, wouldn't it? From a logic point of view. Right, off we go. Where next? Prinzregentenplatz. I'm assuming that's nothing to do with printing. Maybe more Prince. Regent, like Regent. Prince Regent. Because the Prince Regent in the UK was from Germany, off the top of my head, if Blackadder has taught me well. Prince George, he was the Prince Regent, wasn't he, from many years ago? Maybe I'm just getting my wires crossed, or maybe Blackadder wasn't as historically accurate as I thought, but yeah, that would make sense. The Prince Regent Platz, yeah, nothing to do with print works and like printing newspapers. This is absolutely beautiful. I mean, I know it doesn't really do it justice in OMSI, but I bet if you were studying now and you had all those gorgeous buildings in front, you know, and the greenery, the trees, those lovely fences, the bushes, I'd just bet that like this Prince Regent Platz is a really, really lovely place to just stand. If there was like a cafe here somewhere where you could get a coffee, sit with a coffee, or maybe sit with a glass of wine and, you know, just watch the world go by, I bet this would be an absolutely lovely place to do it. I know, other than obviously racing round on buses, trains, trams when we're in Germany, I do particularly enjoy just sitting down on a warm day. Obviously, when you go in summer, it's a little bit different at Christmas. At Christmas, it's a hot chocolate you have to sit with. But yeah, sitting down on a hot day, a warm day, with a nice cold, refreshing beverage, just watching the world go by. It's wonderful. It really is wonderful. Obviously, you don't do much sitting out in the winter, do you, when it's freezing? Handbrake again. Oh, we're not going to make these lights, are we? I don't even think I can say I've committed and just go for it. There we go, handbrake on. Don't let me forget that, the handbrake is on. No, it's not, because you've just taken it off. I wanted to see if it were like Bus Simulator, where when you take the handbrake off, it'll just stay where it is. But of course it's not like Bus Simulator, Joe. This is a proper simulator. You take the handbrake off and off you go. There we go, we've got a bendy there, but I tell a lie, look at what we've got behind us. Oh, hang on, we can't see. We've got one with a trailer, so it just goes to show that the trailer versions do actually exist in the AI. We've got the right-hand filter lane there. So yeah, there's me going, oh, they don't seem to use those, but actually, you've seen the evidence of it behind us. It does. Maybe the 100 doesn't use these, that's why I've not, because you do have a few routes that come with this. Maybe the 100 doesn't use them, that's why we've not seen many. I guess the 100 as well, because we're going through lots of touristy areas. If this in fact is a tourist bus line, we don't want to be rushing, do we? Maybe that's why the timetable's quite slack and you're not like absolutely flooring it at every verse end. Oh, another tram, look. Oh, yeah, you can see the trams, you can see the catenary, and a tram went past, so that is good enough evidence to suggest that we are near a tram line. He's going to just cut across in front of us, isn't he? Yeah, of course he is. Oh, that was close. Where are we now? Grillspasserstrasse. Or Grillpasser. There we go, doors are all open. People are flooding out. Ha! Subway, of course. It's not very authentically German, is it? Oh, I don't like eating in UK fast food places when I'm abroad. Right, we've got a white line for the tramway to say carry on. I do like these. Oh, look at the price of fuel there. I wish it were that cheap again over here. And that's in euros. So it'd be even less in pounds. Oh, do you remember the days? Oh, we'll have to stop. We've got the K. I seem to remember that's something to do with tram sim. You have to stop and kind of give it a little... I don't think it works on the bus. Yeah, we could be here a while if I do actually have to do something to operate those lights. I don't think OMSI is that clever, is it really? I don't think it is. Lord only knows. So we're going to the right, so I'm assuming we're up using them on the right. Good, good. Oh, there's a 100 coming the other way there. Temporary loss of frame rates there. My goodness me. Oh, I'm not liking the frame rates around here. Maybe it's the trams. Because when we were in the tram area, we were getting quite poor frame rates. And then we went out of the tram area and it was better. So yeah, maybe the trams are negatively impacting the frame rates there. I hope not, because I like seeing things like the trams around here. You know, it's good to see, isn't it? And it's, like I say, authentically German. There we go, doors are shut and off we go. Heck, it's like a guided busway this. We've got a bump at either side, so you'll know we don't want to mount the curb at either side, really, do we? I mean, it's quite wide. It's like a guided busway without being able to let go of the wheel. Oh, we've got the lights straight through. Look at that. No messing about. Oh, the next stop is actually Ostbahnhof. We're here now. Oh, very nice. Well, do you know what? That was an absolutely fantastic run. I don't want to start wrapping up yet because, I mean, we don't know how long we're going to be sat at these lights, do we? But I thoroughly enjoyed that. £19.49. There's a link in the description if you want to check it out. And if you see that, I mean, if you're happy to pay £19.49, then obviously go check it out straight away. Obviously do keep an eye out because it does crop up in Steam sales from time to time. I'd thoroughly recommend it if you like your left-hand drive European add-ons. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself, I really have. And as a map, I'd say it was one of the best European maps that I've driven in. It's better than, certainly better than Dusseldorf. And it's certainly better than, what's the other one that we drove? Wuppertal. I've thoroughly... Oh, look, there's a train there. Nice. Yeah, I've thoroughly, and how many times can you say thoroughly without tripping up there? Really, really enjoyed myself, and I'd recommend this to anybody who likes European maps, like I say. That'll give us a sheet now, will it? Nope, the sheet saying I'm on time everywhere's not cropped up. Who knows? Yeah, absolute pleasure to drive, really enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please make sure you do click that like button, it's always appreciated. And if you're enjoying the OMSI content, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any future episodes. Other than that, as I say, thanks so much for watching. How many times can you say that and all? And hopefully I'll see you all next time. Cheerio, goodbye for now.